good morning. We are Let's Group 2019 for DIY. We are Group 106. My name is Muhammad Faris, batch number 19159A from Bachelor of Chemical Engineering for Faculty Engineering. So today we are going to start our second video. So can the rest introduce themselves?
Hello, my name is Muhammad Al-Alif Irfan. My matrix number is 199090. I am from Bachelor of Chemical Engineering, and right now I am staying in Ketan. Next.
Hello, good morning. Hi, I'm Niza Jalaluddin. My matrix number is 197337. I'm currently pursuing at Bachelor of Chemical Engineering third year at UPM, and I'm staying at K10 as well.
Hello and hi. So my name is Muhammad Alif Ikmal Bezukapli. Currently, I am studying at Chemical Engineering. So I'm staying at K10.
Hi, my name is Intan Nurisnani binti Muhammad Salis. My matric number is 200-832. Currently studying Bachelor Science in Architecture.
Hi, my name is Aida Nisa Miti Mohtar. My matric number is 204180 and currently studying in Science in Architecture.
Hi, I'm Hagal Yasri Madhyarasu, matric number 203062, and I'm staying in KTDI. I'm taking major in chemistry with education.
Hi, my name is Sarah Faiz. My matric number is 200289, and I'm currently studying in Bachelor of Aerospace Engineering.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Natul Adila Damiasa. My matric number is 201860. I am pursuing industrial design and I'm in my second year.
Hi, my name is Su Aryani. My matrix number is 202701 and I'm currently studying Bachelor of Science in Architecture.
Okay, without further ado, we're going to start our second group discussion. So it will be our first presentation, right? So would it be Ali Irfan and Ali Ikmal? Can you present your first DIY project?
So, as we stated last week, our project is DIY movie projector. So today, we are going to show you guys on how we create. Faris, can you enable share screen? Our DIY is movie projector. So first of all, let me tell you guys on our ingredients. So we use magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is a thing or structure that is used to magnify something or to diverge light. So this thing is very essential in our DIY movie projector because it can be used to project our screen to the wall. And we obtained the magnifying glass from Alif Ikmal house. He found the magnifying glass in his store. So we use this magnifying glass, and before we use the glass, we actually cut open the what we call is the handle using scissors. And next, we use a box.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you please play in full screen?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. That's okay.
Okay, so this is a shoebox. This shoebox is used as a housing for our phone, and also casing for our projector. And then later I will show you guys how I design or how I cut this to fit the magnifying glass, and also we also use tape for as the mean for molding the casing, and also we have scissors. Okay, so and then Al-Fikmal will explain the cost for our project.
Okay, thank you, Irfan. So for the cost, we do not come up with the money. As you can see, we have used only shoebox that Irfan bring from home and magnifying glass that I bring from home. Just I bring for fun to the college, but I don't think it is function for this DIY project. So we just use what we have, and yeah, it is very cheap, around ringgit, I think. And shoebox, we don't have to put the money on that. And of course, for the tape, I have already buried in my locker. So I think the cost is very cheap and do not consume a lot of energy to do it and time. So next, okay, fun.
So next, I will be explaining on the procedure. So for the procedure, I'm going to show you guys a video. Wait, okay. So, can you see the video?
Yes, we can.
So first, we are measuring the size of a circle on the side of the shoebox. This is because we want to cut it. We cut it using scissors because you want to perfectly fit the magnifying glass. And the process is done by Alif Ikmal. We actually cut it layer by layer because it is very hard. And then that's the final circle that we have managed to cut. Then we perfectly put the double tape because you want to make it look a little more not messy. Fikman, can you join the explaining session?
Okay, the double tape is placed at the box to ensure that there is no messy things up from the box. So
Then we
next
use
we put
glue gun.
the okay, fine.
And then we use the glue gun to fix the position of the magnifying glass onto the side of the shoebox. So the magnifying, so for the glue gun, we managed to obtain it from also the store. We find it by lucky chance, so we just use it because glue gun is a better adhesive properties than by using only tape or any glue, because this glue gun is heated and then it can transform from liquid to solid by the time it is cooled. So we put the glue gun around the magnifying glass to make it sure that it will not ever move around. The process is quite arduous and we do it very carefully because the glue is very hot and it can injure our hand. So the process is also done by Al-Hikmal.
Around the magnifying glass, we need to ensure that there is no hole appear around the glass so that the light that comes from our phone or video did not interfere.
Yeah. So next, we also cut open what you call it, a stand for our phone. So the stand is put across the shoe box. No, sorry. There's the box that is used to strengthen up to strengthen our shoe box because our shoe box is quite old and it is very sloppy. And I don't think that we can use a sloppy shoe box for the projector. So we make it more solid on the both side of our shoe box. And there is our there's our stand for our phone, and we want also to make it movable because we need to adjust the light condition. And then there is the process of we making the stand, and we also glue the stem with the with a base so that it will be more stabilized. So sorry, the process is quite long.
It's okay, Ivan.
Okay, so this is the final result. So this is our movie projector. And then this is the result of our movie projector. And this is the inner of our movie. And then there is our stand. And our stand is quite movable because we need to adjust the light condition. And this is our result after we project it into the wall. Quite beautiful, isn't it? So I'm going to move on to our slide. So this is the procedure for the process of manufacturing our DIY movie projector. And then the final result, we have obtained a quite clear and not very HD view on the wall. And before we want to project, we need to set the phone to the maximum brightness, and also we need to make sure that there is no light coming out from any side of the room because the light will interfere with the projection. Okay, this is the movie projector. Okay, so how to use it? So first thing first, you need to open the lid, and then you need to open this lid, and then there will be the moving adjuster or moving phone stand, and then you put your phone right perpendicular to the stand, and then after you project your light onto the wall, you will need to adjust the position so that the image will come out clear and not blurry. So there's the simple instruction on how to use our movie projector, and it can be used to watch any movies, but it can't be used to watch a movie that is very low lighting, because if the movie is quite low lighting, the picture will not come out clearly onto the wall. So for the sustainability achievement,
Okay, for the sustainability, I think that this DIY will be hold up for, I think, maybe 1 year if we use as safe as we can, because it is made up from the shoebox, which is if water comes to the box, it will be broken down, and of course the light from outside will interfere the light from the movie. So for the suggested source of the movie, we can use phone or any other that can be sweep into the box. And so for the phone, if we watch the video from the YouTube, we have to set up at the highest level of definition so that the outcome from the shoebox will be more clear. Next, for the glass, we have to clean up frequently because there will be dust around the glass. We need to watch. We need to wash, and yep, to be more clear, we have to put in the locker to be avoid from the dust. So next.
so our challenge in producing the DIY movie projector is not very difficult, but the process is very tiring because we use a full 3 hours to make it possible for that to project a clear view onto the wall. So the challenge is what about the challenge for Arif Iqbal? Because you're the one that make it right.
It's supposedly to be easy, but uh, at that time, for example, when we want to cut the box into the circle shape, it is very challenging because we have only usual cutter that cannot cut into circle directly. So yeah, and the box is very very hard lah. Uh, so and for the glass, of course, we have to cut the the frame because we have to use only the glass. So the frame is cut by using cutter, but it cannot be cut into half.
To use
So we use, we use lighter to make sure that the
the bus is not down.
yes,
So that
and
makes the process an easy
I think
process.
that's all for the challenge.
Okay. I think that's all for our presentation on the product. So do you guys have anything to add or want to discuss on our DIY project?
Okay, so thank you very much Ali Ikma and Ali Ifran for your DIY phone projector presentation. I think a lot of us have questions for it. So maybe Niza, do you want to start first?
Basically, the idea of a DIY project is very impressive, and I'm very like of what you guys did just now. Personally, I think it's kind of useful for me as well as for the students because we are living in low budget style, and for sometimes for entertainment we need something to project it out so that it makes us for more fun. At the same time, I'm very impressed also with your cost cutting cost methods and also your techniques to make sure that it's very approachable and also doable. So I think it is a very good one for a student to carry out, depending on the students' preferences themselves. Talking about challenges, I have few suggestions you guys can do also. Maybe you guys can use some other boxes other than shoe boxes so that it might be easier to cut as well as very stable and rigid to be used. And also, I think that I'm also happy with the environmental friendliness of the project because it is the glass you can be reused many times. Also, the box is actually a cardboard which it can be easily decomposable. So I'm happy with the project and well done, guys. And I should pass to someone else to present now.
Okay,
Any ideas, guys, about this project?
So thank you, Lisa. So I agree with you. I'm very impressed by how they make the DIY mobile projector with only using recyclable material. Even for the glasses, they use something they found in Ali Igma house, and the glasses can be used for something else later. The box, like you said, is reusable. And then the only problem I have is you mentioned before, right, that the mobile projector need to be inside a very dark room. So you need to close. Do you have any other suggestion to make it possible to be projected without a very dark room, or maybe it can be more applicable in somewhere else? Do you have any suggestion for that? Because for example, in the morning you might not be able to use it clearly, right? Because you can't see the picture clearly in the morning. So maybe you have a suggestion on how to improve it.
Maybe setting up the room darker a bit, I guess.
But in terms
So
of
that can be easy.
the thing itself, can you do anything to make it like usable in a, let's say, usable in a bright room or something, or any innovation for that?
Uh,
Hmm.
I think that will be one of the disadvantages of this DIY because the outcome from the box should be put in the very dark room. For example, that we have test with Irfan, because the light is not very high. Even we have put the brightness in our phone at highest level, but of course we have to make sure that we put the box into the very dark room.
Okay, understandable. Okay. I think that's all that I want to say. Can let's say someone else continue? If you have anything you want to ask them.
For the girls, do you guys have anything to say?
Any suggestion for our product, or you want to buy our product?
I want to ask, what inspired you to do a movie projector? Because nowadays people would watch movies on their laptops, on their phones. So why a movie projector?
I think Ifan can answer that question.
Because we want to make it a versatile version of watching the movies, because by watching the movies on laptop is quite boring and the view is very HD. So I want to watch in 360. So a more versatile version to watch movies.
And of course, we are students. We have time when we will be stressed, and this shoebox will be our medicine.
Yes.
For our life in university. And next one is you want to watch the video with our friends, so they will be smaller if we watch in phone or laptop. So this shoebox will inspire us to watch with our friends.
The shoebox is very easy to carry. You can carry anywhere. You can hold the shoebox and go to our members' room, and then we can watch it.
I think like I didn't imagine this project before, but I should salute you guys because you have like you already think about this project and you made this project. And the thing is, I think this project is creative and innovative. But in order to make it more creative, what I suggest means like you need to cover the surface of shoebox with anything else, because you're showing that you are making this movie projector with shoebox. So just to make more creative, I think you need to do something to make it more creative. That's all.
Yeah, I think that is quite true. But by using something to make the shoebox look neat or beautiful, we need to find the materials. And somehow we cannot find anything. And if we want to make it more beautiful, we need to buy something. And by buying any materials, that goes against our principle because we want to make it free and with no cost. Right, Alif?
Yes, Ivan, true.
I think this is a very creative project. We can also bring the projector anywhere, right? Because like we can go to holidays with our families or friends, and then if we watch movies in laptop, very small, right? So if we have the projector is a bit larger, so that we can share with many friends, and that. So I think this project is very creative, and I will try one day.
We will not put price rent at the box. You can borrow it free. Because
Actually, if you want the box, and you can give it to you guys because we have no need for it. We actually plan to make it a wholesale, and we want to sell it at shop.
I hope so. You have some buyers for that.
Okay, we can also bid in our Instagram. We are going to make it live tonight.
you have to hurry. Yes.
Yeah, because it is.
There will be more fan to this box.
Yeah, I think this DIY project is very innovative and convenient. So I like to watch movie, and I have some curiosity. Do the projector have like the in terms of the sound, how they make we can watch together? So how the sound? So it will be convenient for other people to watch together, like in one room, like the movie, and like in. So, is there any sound projector, or we will? I suggest that uh, we add some projectors, so the 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 projector will be more. That is, I suggest.
Thank you.
So,
Quite impressive thing you say.
Thank you, Shaikul.
Excuse me. For me, I think like your both of you project is good, and but for me, like I think you need to improve your craftsmanship, because I saw like you using glue, but it's kind of messy. I think
Uh,
like you need to improve that.
Sorry,
That's all for me.
we can improve, but we are not a very creative person. So I think maybe Alif Iqbal has the hand of God, and I think he can do it. Alif,
Yes, Ifa. Yes, yes, yes.
How much further was the phone from
yeah,
the magnifying glass?
it depends uh, on what size of the projection you want it to be. If you want it to be small, then you need to make it further away from the glass. But if you want to make it big, I think you can make it more closer to the glass. And also you need to adjust the position so that the projection will become as clear as you want it to be. And I think it depends on the situation. Just like how the projector in our class, right? We need to adjust a bit before we using it.
The thing is, if we want to make it more clearer, we have to, light up at the white background, for example, A3 paper, for example, so that the definition will be HD.
Do you want us to plan for the next meeting? So for the next meeting, are you all okay with next week, maybe around this time as well? Is that fine with you all?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's all. Okay, Irfan, you can stop the recording.
Bye bye.